It's Valky here. As you guys know, the mean streets of RTA is filled with all sorts of unsavory criminals that perform all kinds of illegal acts, being mean, to making memes, or even having some illegal unit builds. So I rounded up a lot of these villains and tasked volunteers from my Twitch chat to become the hero and defeat them, all in the hope to earn some Sky Stones, especially with Sweet Miracle Banner rerun coming up and a potential collab on the horizon. These vigilantes have jumped headfirst at the opportunity to earn some Sky Stones, even if it means going up against the biggest villains of RTA. The format is simple. There are 5 mystery bosses, each wanted for a different crime, and they represent a different content of the game. For each one you beat, your initial pile of Sky Stone doubles, starting from 100 all the way to 3,200. If you can beat all the bosses, you can take home the entire pod, but if you lose everything. And shout out to Smilegate for providing the Sky Stones. The players and the bosses will each have a main unit, which will be in every draft that has to be picked on third pick ban protection. Then the players will need to construct a strategy around the boss's theme. Also, just to note, even though some of the bosses are legend players, their instructions were to make a puzzle draft around their main unit so that high champ and low emperor players will be able to beat them. So let's see if our heroes can do it. You're really new? Is that what you said? No, you're fine.
Yeah,
you're an emperor right now. You're an emperor. I think you're fine. I have your case file, right? I hear you're one of the new detectives. You're here to crack a case. There are 5 offending members.
Yeah.
And you're gonna need to find them and root them out, okay?
Yeah, let's go with that one.
Let's go for that one? Okay. So you got Rug Dealer. Let me pull up the case file for you. All right, so this is the case file I got for you. This is Rug Dealer. He is a 4-star threat, okay? He's known to have finished Emperor a handful of times, okay? A couple of times. He's a pretty consistent Emperor rank player. His main unit on third pick ban protection is gonna be ML Hua Young, meaning you can't pre-ban ML Hua Young and you're gonna have to let him take it on third. The reason we're putting a bounty on him is for meme counterfeiting. I mean, we spent like 2 hours looking at his memes, right? You know he's got a dirty hand in this. And his last words I heard him say were it was that he is Verity's #1 GVG soldier. I don't know what the rainbow icon is for. You can figure it out. You see here some of his associates, and in terms of stats, he's maxed out on defense, maxed out on tank. Draft is good, damage is okay, not a whole lot of speed. Okay, this is what you gotta work on.
I might be finished, not gonna lie.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now, this is one of the easier challenges. I just want you to know that, homie. Here are your power-ups. You got Visit the Armory, so you could swap out your main unit for 1 match, right? You wanna probably save that for a threat level 5. You can call in a backup, get a coach. Get anybody you can find to coach you. As long as they agree, anybody could coach you and backseat you for 1 match. You can transfer departments, which is you can choose a new boss to fight, so you don't have to fight him, right? But you only get 1 use of each. You can tase him, so he has to remove his unit's artifacts. You can confiscate the contrabands, which means he has to take 1 piece of gear of his choice off of his unit.
I would like to remove the main unit artifact.
We're gonna tase him. All right, Rug, we're tasing your Hua Young. Take off that Sigurd scythe. Yes, sir. It is off. Okay, confirmed. All right, these guys are ready. This is the first match. I really hope he wins. I have like 2 guys playing. I have a backup and then a backup to the backup. And if things don't go to plan, we'll fucking find out, I guess. But yeah, I mean, look, we're seeing a BBK setup already coming in from Komashi. It's gonna be a little bit scary, right? There's no Harsetti to bail him out. Yufin on 2 is pretty decent. You have to let him have Payra, so pre-picking a Abyssal Yufin is a perfectly legal move, right? He puts himself in a bit of a spot here, right? You commit the ML Roana, but so that means if Rug decides to go for like a, Ret Poly, right? You would need to go really hard, and then you're forced to ban one of them. Okay, I do like the beat on choke, right? So when you have both of these, you have to ban one of them as well. Oh, well, we're going for the full-on choke. We're just making sure Requiem Roana can't play the video game. Komashi takes the Amiki away from Rug. I guess versus these units, as long as like Rug doesn't strip it with like a straight Sea Phantom S1, could always solo the game, right? Bunny Dom gets banned out for Rug and Komashi loses BBK, so he's playing a slower anchoring game here. Does Yuffie and Red Poly passive stack? Yes. That's why the Requiem Roana is at 0 bar all the way on the bottom. Okay, no BBK. He's gonna need to play a longer control game, right? He's gonna playing off the stealth and the debuffs. A little bit of a cheeky duel there. Polly is stunned. We're gonna push back. Stop. Veronica raw outspeed his ML Polly. Hey, look, I'm giving all of y'all villain stats over to the participants, okay? They deserve a chance. Yeah, Hwayoung has no Sigger Scythe. Okay, we one-tap the Veronica. God damn. Okay, we're really working down that Polly. That Polly is holding on for dear life. Rug is not the fastest getaway driver. That is true. He is bricked up like a truck. It's Aureus Euphine. You're right. It is Aureus Euphine. Oh no. Okay, Komashi's big turn here. He can soul burn this. Man, I think you do have to do that. Okay, lots of damage comes through. Okay, counterattack, no healing. Uh-oh, I think he's like procced it. He's almost out of gas. Bro, one of these days, Requiem Roana will get a turn. Mark my words. One of these days. See her taking a turn in 2026. Okay, no healing and a miss. That's not bad. Okay, I think the Amaki needs to counterattack here. We're gonna hit him, hit the Roana, try to heal up a little bit, realize we have no healing. That Payra's really holding it down. We're burning it once again. We flush out the Sea Phantom. Oh, the Euphine is almost gone. Requiem takes a turn! Requiem takes a turn! I'm telling you guys, the Requiem's gonna get the turn. Damage comes through, finishes her off. All right, man. Well played, game one. GG's. So that was match number one. That's not bad. So you're at a total of 200 Skystones right now. Like, who's the second villain you would like to investigate?
Let's go with the top one.
Let's go with the top one. This one?
Yeah, let's go with the top one.
You pulled Ace Trainer.
Oh, man, I'm finished.
All right, this Ace Trainer, multiple legend finisher, 5-star threat. The main reason we got a bounty on him is for collusion with the Archdemon. His last words were, "Welcome to Holo Trials." I went through his E7.gg and I pulled up some of the most commonly played units that he has. I would say if you look at his overall statistics, draft, maxed out. Tankiness, maxed out. Damage, maybe in the middle. Speed, not so good. And boss likeness is a perfect max. This guy is a Holo Trials boss. He's no longer interested in being a Rift boss. How do you feel about this, and would you like to use a power-up?
I remember, do we have to, the one that can change the boss?
Yeah, right. You could use it right now, and you can pick him later, or just never pick him at all.
I would like to change it right now.
Okay.
Right there, right here.
Hey, no problem. Say less, man. Perfectly fine. Let's do that. Exit out of the Ace Trainer. Would you like to pick a different one?
Let's go with lowercase L.
You want to go with lowercase L or capital I? So this one, right? You have pulled Isentari. So now if you're new around here and you don't know who he is, he's the guy that redeems the Hydrate, Stretch, and Posture Check, okay? We call that around here the Care Package. Let me pull up his case file for you. Isentari, he's our 3-star threat. Okay, and his main unit is Twisted Idol and Kairon. Now, the reason why we have him on bounty is, well, he delivers all these packages, but we don't know where he gets them, right? So he's wanted for porch piracy. And his last words, I heard him say, today's care package is 15,000 fixed damage. His stats are a 1 on speed, a 4 on damage, 3 on tank, 4 on draft, or actually 4 on tank, and he's got a maxed out relatability for his account. How do you feel about this one?
Feel better than Ace Trainer, I guess.
I mean, look at his known associates, right? These are definitely better than Ace Trainer, I would say. So I think that's fine. You wanna pull him up, track him down, and see if you can apprehend him for the law?
Sure.
All right, brother I, come up into the lobby and deliver your package. Let's see it. Dude, I don't know. I think playing Poos will be pretty fun. Am I in the boss rush? I can tell you right now, no. I think it would be kind of unfair for me to be in it. Okay, we got the Veronica first pick again. Brother Eye is going for the kill shot. Bellion into Gaki. Okay, that is pretty deadly though. We got Red Flan into Peyra. It's a lot of strong units. Okay, boss monster, we are locked in. Lua shake him father. Might be it. Blue Crowd comes out for Centauri. I think at this point, like, you gotta ban the Blue Crowd, right? Blue Crowd is a pretty big threat to like an aggressive draft like this. Half your units are red, right? And a horse can just send the Flan home. I think Requiem Roana is pretty scary though. So Brother Eye, we have Kayron locked in. DN last pick. Ooh, okay. I think that might free him enough room for him to ban the Crow. All right, Peyra starting it out. Sunday driver, beware. Engines are being revved. Resist a defense break. That's pretty scary. But, I mean, you gotta rip all your buttons anyway. S3 comes down from Roana, strips the counterattack buff. Kayron does not get to play the game, unfortunately. Uh-oh, Veronica's looking ready. Sets up the ultimate. If the defense break lands here, oh, that is really bad. BBK is coming in. She's coming in hot. A cheeky detonate there. Oh no, Brother Eye, you might get that 07 from me because BBK is sending us out of here. Oof, that's the Bellion, and the package will not be delivered. No Kayron to our name. Oh, we might just be deep fried. All right, man, that was well played. I think you got it. I think you got it. It's going to get harder. That's your one clue from me.
Let's go with Al, dude.
Let's go with L? Okay, this is Lucira.
Oh, we might be finished again.
Now, if you're not familiar, Lucira has been like legend in Arena pretty much every single season in the past 2 years. He's Hall of Fame, like top 3. All right, this is his case file. Let me pull it up for you. The reason why we want him for a bounty, okay, is for DUI. Why is it DUI? Well, he was dumpster diving under the influence. Let me show you a clip for context, okay? This guy is a real villain. I don't know if you're familiar. There is a game called Lethal Company, okay? He was definitely diving while under the influence.
That's a landmark.
So what happened was we were in a group of 4 guys, and suddenly we all died to an explosion, okay? God.
Okay.
Alright, me, Prop Boy, Divine are dead. And Lucira stepped on a landmine that was in the middle of all 3 of us. We were walking around and he steps on the landmine. He turns the corner, jumps on it, and he says, "Smoking between moons was not the play." I love Lucy, bro. Lucy's the best.
I mean, let me say one thing. His opener is faster than my opener, plus just fucking 4 implants. Let's just remove the gear.
You want him to remove the gear? I'll ping him right now. That's one piece gone.
Okay.
We are down our immunity set. Okay, so Solitarian, no immunity set. We're missing a necklace, just so you know. Oh yeah, his last words are, "I hate RTA." Yeah, guys, look, I'm gonna be honest. These are puzzle fights. They're meant to be beatable, okay? I believe. You are fine. He kept saying that every time, sus. He's sitting in Emperor right now. I think he's fine. We got BBK first pick. Okay, that's pretty aggressive. That's pretty dangerous. IMO, right? Like, yeah, you're kind of gambling that he might or might not play Veronica. I think it might just be nerves, man. I could see it. Oh yeah, it does give him Veronica, and now Solly's going first. Oh, whoops. Did I leak that? Actually, no, Solly's probably not going first, even with +10. He's probably fine. Not unless Lucy starts stacking imprints. By the way, I'll tell you guys right now. So basically, Lucy's game plan was like, I'll just make an opener Solly, hehe XD. Yeah, we took off a piece. I don't think that's happening. Eligos might be it though. Yeah, I don't think Solly's going first with no neck. Ooh, we got Karina. Looks like he's almost making it a plan to like leave these 2 units in. So I guess now his game plan is either ban Lass or ban Veronica. I could see that. RB, okay, the classic. That's kind of dangerous. I think you really want to ban the Veronica, but this might just blow everything up. So you can't let Blid get this game, right? You gotta take the Blid out. He took 2 of Lucy's units. That might be why. I think that's probably his thought process. All right, well, we got the long-awaited Veronica turn. I think if anything, he's really good at pivoting out of his cleave, right? He showed that game 1. BBK, unfortunately, is going to eat that bomb. Okay, we activate our Karina. That's a pretty huge turn. Oh, wait. Eligos can burn and strip, can he? That might be bad. Ooh, that might be a position he can't get out of. Yeah, and now Solly gets to go, right? Because remember, guys, she still has her ring, so high effectiveness. Oh, he doesn't even go for it. He's leaving up the Karina. He's challenging him. Oh, the Parrot gets the turn anyway. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. I think he has a chance. All right, we're going to poke the Zeo. Karina goes first. We got Karina into BBK into Polly. I think he's got this, guys. It's coming. BBK's got this. Lucy really hates RTA. I mean, to be fair, Lucy's like, I'm like, Lucy, please pick something funny. Please play for fun. And you just kind of run into a cleaver, right? Hey, there you go, man. I think you did it. You did great. How are we feeling? Nothing wrong with cashing out 800, by the way. The boys would just split your 2,200. Nothing wrong with that. You feel perfectly okay to cash it out. But if you want to challenge either Ace Trainer or Mr. Long Name, you still have one coaching opportunity, and you can still swap out your main unit.
Yeah, I might cash out.
We're gonna cash out here? Okay. I need to confirm, cash out, final answer, say that, and you walk away with 800 Sky Stones. And then I'll show you who the mystery man is. That's the key phrase.
Final answer.
All right, we're cashing out 800 Sky Stones. Komachi Asia server, I got you. I'll put your name up. DM me it again just to be safe. I got you on board for 800. The rest of the 2,400 is split. Just in case you're curious, the last one is Jello. I specifically didn't put EX Jello because I was like, maybe the E is too easy to scout. It's Jello. Thank you for coming today, man. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, I made these pretty big. I'm gonna shuffle the names around real quick. Let me drag Homeboy in. All right, Lunava. I don't think I need to give you an intro. 5 villains, now you get 1 pixel worth of context clues. How familiar would you say you are with these guys on your time with the RTA ladder and such?
I just know I don't want to be running into Jello.
You do have an Emperor frame, so I'd say you should be pretty comfortable with yourself, right?
Okay. I may be Emperor, but that's like, I'm a fraud, bro. Like, I need these Sky Stones. I gotta pull on the Sweet Miracle banners. I just want to touch Legend this season. Like,
yeah, that's not a bad goal, bro. I'm cheering for you.
All right, let's go bottom left.
Let's go bottom left. Okay, that's Lucira first. So you pull Lucira, right? You start with 100 Sky Stones. Lucira is a 4-star threat, okay? Solly main.
I think I'll just go for it as is.
Are you just gonna go into it, raw dog it? All right, man. I like the confidence. Let's see if he gets it. Raw dog Lucira. Yup, I said what I said. 5 out of 5 high. We are really doing this. God, I miss Trap Tricks. If Trap was still here, I would definitely have him up. Poos too, man. ML Payra first pick, though. That's a bit deadly. You gotta think about it. He's got Luna guaranteed for him on 3rd pick, right? So first, we're gonna take up the Poly, right? We get a guaranteed counter to ML Payra, right? You cut her CR push in half. It's not ML Yuffie, which I think is pretty unusual, but let's see what he cooks with it. Oh, and we're gonna go for a slower iteration of the fight. We're going for a young Senya. Okay, that might telegraph like an Albedo on 3, maybe a Mort on 3. I only have a finite amount of Sky Stones I get from Smaugate that I have to give away. I can't keep any for myself. I have to give it away. So I'm giving everything out, and then that's the stream for the day. This is the last thing we're doing today. We're looking at the Celine to choke double this, but is Lucy going to be pressing his buttons anyway? I think that's going to be a pretty big question. Oh, we got the Elvira. I see, we got Elvira for the young Senya. So that probably means he's leaving it in, and he's probably just taking this for a force ban. Kind of leaves him in a scenario where he has to play solo Hua-Young, but I think versus these characters, solo Hua-Young's not even that bad. Might be finished, guys. Hey man, look, for what it's worth, I think you did pretty well. I think you played the game correctly, you know? If you were in a better spot and you're like, I don't need Sky Stones, I don't care. you can play for the full 5 rounds, right? See what happens, fuck around and find out. But if you need the Sky Stones, you gotta do this. Malpeira presses, Polly does zoom all the way up to the top. Does she cut? S1 into the Luna. You pull a counterattack from the Mort, and it's gonna give the team a little bit of a barrier, a little bit of breathing room, but ooh, Polly does go though. This is kind of a big turn. You have your Soul Burn on the Polly. Yep, goes in on the Solly. Stun is huge for the first turn. And now the Politis passive is reset too. S3 is gonna come down. Misses on the Alvira. Solly does lose her turn. I think you almost have to press on the Laya here, which is gonna trigger another round of Poly debuffs, but that's really, really bad. I don't know if you wanna do that with the Luna coming up next. Right, you trigger another round of Poly, huge DPS comes through. Your Luna goes, you know he has no strip. I think he's saving it. Defense break takes out the Solly, and now I think you can just play a safe tempo game. Right, S3 comes down the young Senya. We're gonna push up the team. Mort, this might be his turn. I mean, he ignores effect resistance. Alvira's not gonna do anything here. Oh, step brother! That comes through. Lots of damage, and now 2 units barely hang on by the skin of their teeth. Did Lucy put the necklace back on? I have fucking no idea, man. I have no idea. Oh, man. Hey, that first match looked pretty good, man.
Let's go bottom right.
Bottom right is. That would be Ace Trainer, right? Ace Trainer is one of our resident 5-star threats.
I think I gotta use everything on Ace Trainer here.
We're blowing the whole load.
Let me see.
Okay, well, you know, let's rehash the file, right? I want to make sure, you know, you have full control over what you're doing here. His main unit is going to be a Archdemon. We know him as ADS Trainer from back in, if you played during Season 5, he basically single-handedly popularized this unit, and then the Koreans took his draft and made it their own. Of course, he's wanted for colluding with the Archdemon, and he says, welcome to Hall of Trials.
Definitely going to be removing a piece of gear.
Okay, we're confiscating a piece of gear on your unit, Ace. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if you guys saw the build. That's a book. I thought Ace Trainer was a slow player. How is that carrying a book? That book is gone now, though. I hope that scouting information is at least useful for you.
No book is good.
Yeah, no book is good. We dodged a bullet there. There you go. Ace Trainer's build. 5 pieces, no book. So just to double check, we removed this artifact, we took away 1 piece of gear. Bro, I put this power up in, I'm committed into getting you a coach. And if I come back and nobody said yes yet, I'll coach you, okay? Thanks, JFam, for definitely willingly volunteering yourself for the position. What a guy. We love JFam, bro. JFam's the best. All right, Ace, looks like they're ready. I'm gonna send you guys into it. I think I see the vision, though, right? He's all-inning for Ace Trainer, and then when he hits Jello, he's just gonna duck the matchup, which makes sense. All right, Malpeira, first pick locked in for Ace. He knows he's going up against Luna on 3. Peira's a pretty good choice, right? If he manages to outspeed, which I don't think so, I've never known Ace to be a man of speed, but who knows? Maybe he could surprise me, right? Okay, Death Dealer Ray locked in. That's always respectable. Bro, I see Ace Trainer. I see, like, the Legend frame. I see Malpeira first pick. I'm scared no matter what. Huayang comes out, and then the Mercedes come out. We know the Archdemon is, not only does she get her gear confiscated, but she also got tased. So she's not in a really great spot, right? We already got Luna, and, you know, Ace did his homework. He knows it's Luna incoming, so he's gonna pick the Huayang, right? Also, I do think Huayang is a 75% good take into Green Celine. Yeah, Luna, you're kind of stuck picking Luna into Huayang in that sense, right? And Peira. So you do have to consider, like, okay, what do you do? Senya comes out, okay. Might just be like a tank on 5 then. He might just play, no, I don't think so. You actually need to play decently aggressive. Because I think if you don't take something high damage, Celine gets banned out, you don't really get left with a good way to kill the Huayang. All right, we're looking at a potential Alencia from Ace. No, not even for takeaway. I thought there was like a chance in the world he just tries to take it away, but no. We're eyeballing a Ravi, 2 green units, right? It's a Young Senya draft. Nothing wrong with a red Ravi. Is this a Tori showcase? I think Tori's kind of hard to take into Peira Archdemon though. And you know, we got a Tywin, which is set to be not a good tank right now, but Ace locks him in anyway. We're taking our time deliberating the last pick, so either you could try to pivot or take a good green unit and combo it with a Young Senya. Ooh, it looks like we do go for a little bit of a cheeky pivot out. ML Shu there I do think is pretty decent. You don't have to play a green unit with a Young Senya, right? If you don't, then you just give the extra bonus to Shu and you just play tempo. Right, green Celine gets removed and then the Hua Young gets removed. I do think Lunava's in a good position with this draft. All right, Ace Trainer's got 3 half sources of damage, right, is what I call it, right? Laya can DPS, but she's really slow. Right, she needs to take like 3-4 turns to charge up. Archdemon's just missing gear, so she can't reliably do it. And well, Peira, we'll see what artifact she's on. I think her damage is only, you need to worry about it if it's on Uberia's Tooth. I like ML Shu in front. Ironically. That means you don't really mean that? That means, what, you hate it in front? I don't think it's bad, but, I mean, he has DDR in the front, right? That means the DDR is the final win condition. Wow, Ace Trainer's speed tuning is really tight. Look at that. We're just running a lot of attacks in. Pulls the Archdemon. 2 stacks of focus in already. Yikes. So I think at this point, yeah, do you go for the C on the Senya? No. A little bit of a cheeky duel. Although the EE does give her that guaranteed attack. Highest attack hero being Peira. She is going to just shoot it out. Yeah, S2 comes out from the Luna. 21,000 HP. Lands a defense break there. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I mean, thankfully the Shu is sealed, so no extra zap damage, but I mean, look at that. Still 11k damage after the mitigation in total. And I think you're in a pretty decent spot if you're playing against Alaya here. And now Young Senya is going to temple up. We're gonna sustain our team. I think the question now here is, do you want to double button press with the Ray? Right, if you do that, Laya has to cleanse, right? The Peira already went. So it's kind of a similar scenario. We're gonna skip S3, wow, okay. I think you gotta give one of your cooldowns hero, right? Like Ray or Luna, one of them gives the S3, but no, we're gonna lay down even more damage onto the Laya. After the tick, at least the defense break goes away, but now she's gonna tempo it back up. I do think this gets a little bit dicey though, because now Tywin gets to play the game, right? Yeah, if you press here, I think Young Senya gets to go. No, we're just gonna slow and methodical, 1 button at a time. Now with Souls, Archdemon seals the Senya. Okay, now you're kind of in trouble. If I were Ace, though, I start defense breaking some more different things. Luna's a good try, though. Fish doesn't land it. If Ray is on Potion Vial and Ray cleanses the seal, he might just be in a really rough spot. Good ML Shu turn. We're going to Soul Burn into it. Into the Laya. Detonate the Venom. Laya's, what, left with like quarter HP now, and she's injured down to half. We're going to Soul Burn S1 for the Souls. Pushing the Luna. Ooh, okay. We used up all our souls now. No, we're just gonna infinitely press S2. Splash does go through here. Ooh, and now I think he feels safe pressing the S3. Yeah, I think even with Sweet Miracle, which is on cooldown now, the Laya is gone. The only thing that has any autonomy whatsoever is the Tywin. You gotta click something here. Do you risk it? Oh, we're just detonating more damage on the Archdemon. She's full focus, but she can't go. That must be frustrating. But, oh man, no Potion Vial, so Young Senya still sealed. A Tywin's gonna rip it. Stuns all 4. Ooh. That's a big stun with the defense break, man. Yeah, missing the sleep on A Taiwan was huge there for Ace. Ace has a chance, a pretty solid chance, if anything, to come back from this. Especially with Archdemon fully stacked and ready to go. I will say though, it was pretty awkward. Like, the Young Senya is unsealed once again. That is huge, if anything. Yeah, I don't think the Archdemon is safe to rip anymore. She has to press S1 for one more turn, right? But I do think there's a really good combo in this. She has the Rampage buff. If she burns here, right, the extra tick damage goes in for a lot, and then she gets the CR push. I don't know if that stacks with her second turn, though. Does it? It does! Takes out the Luna 3 defense break. Hang on a second, this might be big. Oh, lots of damage comes through. 5 burns in total. All defense broken. Pulls the dual attack. Sweet Miracle gets rid of it. Shu is back in action. Hang on a second. This really isn't over one way or another. So that Sweet Miracle coming in clutch. That Laya rerun banner can't come any sooner. Oh, and knocks out the Archdemon, goes right back into stealth. Ace Trainer do still have souls though, so might not be entirely over for him. Ooh, Young Senya hangs on to it. Pulls one more and pulls the Ray into a big mad. Okay. You know, strangely enough, I think Ace is still, like, in it. Does hit the Taiwan. Venom, detonate, takes her out. Young Senya, oh, Young Senya has S3, wow. That is clutch timing, and GG comes out. Holy moly, that was a tight game. Triple S. Hey, that was a very well played round.
That was very close. Oh my gosh.
Ace Trainer says, good job. That gets you a triple S ranking. I hope you get a 10 speed EE for, you know, whatever 10 speed unit you're trying to go for. Hey, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Now that you've beaten 2 guys, right, your plan is to cash out at 1,600. Do you want to cash out now? Obligatory, I have to ask you. Or do you want to go for the next round?
No, I'm going for the next 2. I'm probably going to I'm going to dodge Jello with the power-up.
Solid plan, solid plan. All right, do you want to, Jeremy, do you want to coach him on what orb to pick?
What, there's Isentari and...
Isentari
I think Jello
and
is
Rug
the
Dealer,
smallest
yeah.
one.
You think Jello is the smallest one? Okay.
Sorry, Jello. I'll pick the top orb and...
Pick the top, or see if it's... We're ripping off the Band-Aid. Never mind, I'm not that creative. It is Jello.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it had to be, right?
I was trying to fake you out for a second. All right, I'm assuming you want to transfer departments. I'll just put you down for that one. All right, so you got 1 power-up left, and you can swap your main unit.
Man, I feel like it was kind of obvious, though.
To the left.
Dude,
the other 2 have
honestly,
long names, man.
I did it really randomly. Like, I was barely looking at it while I was reading chat, so I was hoping I was that creative. You want to do the left one?
Yep.
That was probably Rug Dealer, because that's a long name.
All right, Jeremy, I'm dragging you out of here.
All right, good
07,
luck,
thank you for your service, brother. You know what he's all about. He's a Guild War player, so most of his units are actually, I can tell you this, it's very oriented towards Guild War defense. You saw that Aureus Euthine.
I'm definitely going to swap out my Luna. I'll go ML Payra.
You can go ML Payra. And by the way, if you want now, for just this match, you can take Luna on 1, Payra on 3. Payra, Luna are both yours. Right, that's if you get first pick. You know, first pick is still random. This is probably like your last shift of the day. Only dead, Eduardo Elrico. Wait, that's a good ass card, no cap. Okay, let these guys figure out what they gotta pre-ban. So he's swapping it to Payra. He knows he's fighting a Hwayoung on 3. That's a big time to consider, like, okay, what are we going for? Ooh, okay, and we banned the Ilanav. These guys are kind of sniping each other. Okay, see, he bans this because he doesn't want Rug to have the first pick Ilanav. Still first pick Sea Phantom Poly, though. I do think that's still a very big threat. I mean, he had Jeremy earlier. He'd probably still figure it out for himself, right? I think they did put it together that Green Selene is a lot of tempo versus this. So it's like, do you want to play fast or do you want to slow it down? I do think slowing down versus Sea Phantom Poly is really hard though. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing a Frida first pick, Frida BBK. It's giving Rug the opportunity to pick up the Veronica. Not sure if that's something he exactly wants to do, but Rug definitely has that open to his playbook. Hovering a red unit right now. Red Thief. Am I seeing a Red Ranger? Red Knight? Rug is definitely cooking. And there it is. Veronica locked in. Not on third pick, right? That is also one of the disadvantages of the boss units. If you know they have to third pick a Hua-Young, that means you can just ban the Veronica. It's always a play that's open to you. He knows he has a Frida as well, so, ooh, okay. We're swinging in for a bit of a pivot. I hope you have Sigurd back. That's diabolical to say after the match has started, but yes, I do agree. Yeah, we'll definitely see. Rug is now eyeballing. He's got to get some defense units, that's for damn sure. You can't just let him run this much tempo over you, right? Abyssal Euphian, I think, is always one of the MVP units versus Peyra, just because she holds back combat readiness. And I think even on an Aureus build, she actually hits decently hard. Main reason is this is just the only tank in the game that could check ML Peyra. Ooh, and it does look like we want to maybe go for a cheeky Bellion. Not the worst idea. Oh, picks up a Tori, okay. We know we're stacking buffs, so Tori's not the worst idea. Pick up a Mort as well. We're gonna block out counterattacks. A little bit spooky into the Tori, I have to say. So I guess Rug's main thing is, does he want to fight versus the tempo units or the one cleave unit? I do think Peyra's really good at supporting tempo units as well, as you guys probably have seen on the ladder. Yeah, okay, if he bans the BBK, I was gonna say Lunava is down one combo. So it might work really well in Rug's favor, but no. Goes to ban the Mort so we can have counterattack, and I think he does identify really well. That's an Aureus Euphian. Take out the main tank, and everything else is kind of easy pickings for your cleave units. Okay, Rug drops the S3. This is really big. S3 on Poly is fine, but if you strip the BBK, oh man, Veronica still gets it. So Veronica now has to drop the BBK to her second immortality, or else she's in a bit of trouble. He has Sigurds, we are saved. We're gonna have to see this BBK turn before we say anything else. Detonate, huge turn. That only cleanses the slow, so the BBK I think is out of commission. Okay, we're pushing the team up entirely. I mean, we're gonna have to rip the Peyra here, start our tempo engine. Yeah, the BBK is cooked. She is not cleaving shit. She is out of this game. We're gonna soul burn this, flush out all the stealth units. Ooh, a little bit too much damage on one of the characters. Probably the Tori. S3 from Hua-Young comes out. Kicks onto the Shu. That's probably the worst target. Oh, it picks off the Veronica. Wait, that's huge. The BBK's back in the game. Wait, that's a counter Tori. What is going on? Wait, what? No way. Okay, Tori gets herself the turn. S3s. You don't have too many good targets here, but you do get that free soul burn. 50% hit rate on the Frida. Okay, we're going. Into a miss though, but little barrier will be able to keep her healthy. And Lunava, we will be following it up. Burns that, goes in. And now ML Shu turn, defense break on the Poly still there. BBK, we're gonna, every single buff in the book, burns S3, drops the hammer, takes out the Tori, extra turn, should be able to send this Hua-Young home clean. Good win, dude. 07 Rug. 07 Soldier. Hey, good games, dude. That doubles your total Sky Stones total up to 800. Good take, good take.
That was solid. One more game.
All right, well, you got your one last mystery man. Oh, it's not so much a mystery anymore. I think you know who it is. You want to open that and challenge him next?
Yeah, here we go.
All right, last one will be a Centauri. That's Brother Eye, deliverer of packages. And once again, he is our 3-star threat. Bring him in for that porch piracy. We don't know where those packages be coming in from. We are completely out of power-ups, right? We swapped our main. We got a coach for one. We transferred out of the Jello department. We tased Ace Trainer and confiscated his goods. Oh man, another package delivery. Also, I gotta hydrate up. Make sure you're hydrating up as well. You ready to do this?
Yep, here we go.
All right, perfect. And look, if this goes all according to plan, this is your last fight of the day, but you know, after this round, obligatory, I gotta ask you whether or not you're moving on to the next round or if you're cashing out. And be sure, think about it and then give me that final answer, right? But hey, maybe this 15k fixed damage sends you home. You never know. Send him into it. ML Luna versus ML Kayron. This would be funny if he go Alvira pre-ban. I would count on it. Like, no joke, if the pre-bans come out this side and it was Alvira, Sea Phantom, Politis, I would not be surprised. He redeemed the care package during his boss reveal. Yes, sir. He did that the first time too, man. It's a Giga Chad. Bunch of Sunday drivers coming in. ML Payer gets picked up first. He knows he's up against Luna on third pick. That's always a good choice to go for. He pre-bans the Mort. Yes, sir. Red Flan gets picked up. Okay, man, we are really putting this man in the grave. He says, we're just going for the BIS unit, BIS spot to picker, BIS everything. Yeah, he's thinking about the second pick, right? You know you're getting your Luna on 3. So like, is this time you flex your muscle, get a good tempo pick? No, instead we're gonna go for the Celine. We saw that 2 matches ago, worked out super well versus Ace Trainer, right? Payra really wants to rip the S3, and she rips the S3, high chance one of her units gets blown up. All right, Luna gets locked in here, and then, oh, I like that, I like that. We still got a young Senya on the books. New meds, yeah, I'll talk about it really shortly. It's a reason I'm not drinking today. Usually I'm drunk for my birthday party. I'm going through a really bad allergy episode right now. It's fucking up my whole body. It's why I'm also wearing a jacket, even though I'm really hot. It's really bad. Like, let's just say I have trypophobia, and I don't want to see myself. It's bad. The Acades is a big deal. I kind of agree. If you want to go through this comp, you have to ban out either the Acades or the Tori. But I will say, though, Acades isn't very good into, ooh, the Rimuru. Okay. I do like that. Hope the meds work. They're definitely helping, like a lot. I'm actually functional today. Yesterday, I was barely holding it together. So if you were wondering where I was the past like week, I was really sick. I got new meds today, really holding me down. So what's up, mofo? All right, let's go into the match. Ooh, okay. Isatari goes first. Payra takes the first turn. Now she's not known to be very fast, so we know the Luna is going up first. We're gonna avoid every single cooldown possible. Okay, so you do see this here. Okay, instead of going for the S2, we go for an S1. Acades manages to cut, but now here's the problem. What do? We are in a really weird spot. We gotta let LRK get the turn. We can't S2. S2 is bad for us because it activates Celine. And no, we're just gonna go for it. Okay, we're taking the gamble. Oh god, it goes into the Kayron. Oh, Kayron gets left at like half health. That's not a great spot to be in. LRK presses S3. Oh, snap. We're gonna trigger the young Senya. That's gonna be not a crazy amount of damage, but still a decent bit going in. Barrier does proc. It holds the Kayron and the Acades barely in there. Now Flan, Celine both gets pushed up for a turn. We're gonna burn the Celine. We have the attack buff. We're gonna rip it right into the Kayron. 25,000 damage, even through the LRK. Man, I feel so bad. That Kayron never gets a chance to play the video game. Everybody's just tap dancing around the Kayron. Flan S3 comes through, one-shots the Acades. Lunava takes himself. Round 4, he's up at 1,600 Sky Stones as his prize. GG's, man. We are now up at 1,600 Sky Stones. You know what I'm about to ask you, right?
What's up?
You got one opponent left. If you beat him, you go up to 3,200 Sky Stones.
Oh, hell no.
Well, you know, cashing out 1,600 isn't bad. I'll put your name down. Lunava Global, right?
Yeah.
1,600 split for the boys.
Oh my gosh, thank God. Sweet miracles, please.
Sweet miracles, please. Hey, I hope that 1,600 Sky Stones get you more sweet miracles, my man. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me. It was an absolute blast.
Hey, no problem, no problem. You know, I cooked up the little theme drafts, and I was like, you know, I was kind of worried, to be honest, because I was like, man, people are gonna say it's cringe, but I'm glad I managed to find a fun balance. Right? It was a little bit memey. It's not that serious, But also, I'm hoping the flavor added a bit to it, and I hope you guys look forward to the next time we run something like this. Shoutouts to Komashi from playing from Asia, bro. He was staying up till 4 a.m. He was about to pass out. That was really cash money of him. He's a G for that. So I hope him and Lunava both enjoy their Skystones, and this is honestly all I got.
Yeah, we need to do an international circuit at some point. There's so many fun things we can do, especially I feel like there's a lot less restrictions, and with things being up in the air, there's a lot more interesting stuff we could do, you know, close to the tournament environment, but still a lot of fun. And as always, giving away a lot of Skystones feels good for people, all right?
Now, one thing's occurred to me, right? We don't always have to do a tournament. You down to run a tournament for Lunatic's Draft the moment that comes out? I'm down to do that.
Absolutely. There's a lot more guests I want to do too. I have some people I want to line up as some really special guests. We talked about a little bit of some interesting things. Tomboy Tuesday,
Fanboy Friday, let's go!
Fanboy Friday!
I'm out here for Femboy Friday. Let's fucking get it. Anyway, you thought this was fun? Make sure you follow the channel. Nothing helps me more than that. Other than subscribe. Subscribe helping too. I love money. Make sure you're in the Discord, because that's usually where I announce these events, right? So thank you guys for bearing with me through this. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel and doing all that. It's been awesome. All right, so have a great one, guys. I'll see you literally whenever I'm not bursting apart at the seams. All right, have a great one, guys. Take care. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys on the next stream.